Hello, I'm Anton Abud, the instructor in 897C Ethical Decision Making for HR Professionals. I actually have never used YouTube for this purpose before. Decided I'd give it a try. I usually post an announcement, but instead of that, I'll try this YouTube video. Let me know whether you prefer to hear me talking as a talking head or follow me in terms of writing on the announcements. I can mix them up, of course, as we go along. I wanted to do quickly just give you some feedback about last week. You guys did a great job talking about the various moral codes of conduct, some of the concepts that were displayed in Lesson 2. What was interesting is a lot of people, maybe most people, chose the concept of duty, are owing someone or something a duty in trying to resolve how you'd handle the situation with the person who made the phone call in the office. What was interesting at the same time was that people tended to branch out a bit. Those folks who chose, for example, not to turn him in, not to report the misconduct, considered issues of consequence, for example. What would the consequence of reporting him be, and how really important, what was the fairness of all this? How important was this when you come right down to it? This week, what we're going to do is accept the fact that there are going to be conflicting moral demands upon us. We're going to be in situations where you can talk about duty, you can talk about fairness, you can talk about consequence, and each one would seem to have some relationship to the decision you should make. What we're going to think about in this particular week is how to more systematically approach this. We're going to give you a 6-step process for this purpose, and then what we're going to ask you to do is work through a problem. By the way, the problem was a real case, a case many, many years ago, almost 3 decades ago, that I had opportunity to review as a consultant. It's a very serious matter. It isn't easy. I've used it in classes for decades now, generally in workshops that I've taught for employers and employees, and it generates a large amount of controversy. But on the other hand, what we want to do is see, can we come to a conclusion using this 6-step process? Let's take a crack at it this week. I appreciate everyone's hard work. If you have questions of me, email me. Or if you need to have a phone conference, just let me know. We'll set up a phone conference. You guys have a great week. Be good.